This is a pretty old battle, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Mostly because I make a bunch of mistakes in this one. I think a lot of the mistakes are things you can learn from, though. So I thought it was worth showing you guys this video. Anyway, you can see from the beginning, the balance bar is favoring the other side. That's because I brought 4 Yariki, and Yariki I think are not favored in the calculation. The game seems to think line infantry is worth more. So Mio is going to be my ally. He's going to be playing against Han, and the opponent directly in front of me is King of Kings. And so here is my very first mistake. I run my line infantry right up against this this tiny ridge, and this is particularly bad because they can't really do anything from this position. The hill prevents their line of sight, so never do that. And my general is under attack. So there's also a line of sight problem going on over here. My opponent is already shooting me, and these guys still haven't shot back yet. So that was a bit unlucky. But this is actually a pretty good map to bring bows on. Alpine Ridge, any of these ridge lets you shoot over without worrying about line of sight. And over here, I'm going to run my revolvers over. And here's another pretty big mistake I make. I run them right next to this little random mound, and that is going to really damage their ability to kill because of the line of sight issues. So you're not going to see them get a shot off until pretty late. So yep, still not firing. Anyway, so I split my cavalry, and this side gets wrecked because my revolvers didn't do as well. But here, Han makes a really good move in that he does the charge on my flanks, and I only have 2 cav because my forces are divided. So I basically get hit with all of my opponent's cav at the same time. So this is going to completely destroy my lines. So at this point, I pretty much lose most of my line infantry. The remaining ones are extremely depleted. At this point, if you look at the balance bar, it still hasn't moved very much from where we began. So it's actually pretty close. While most of my army is actually completely dead, the game is actually still pretty close at this point. You can see I don't even get a shot off. So Mio and the Han are actually going to be in a standoff. And
damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir!
And so Mio is going to try to attack the flanks or rear with his revolver cav. So any moment now. And so this unit moves back, sees the revolver cav, and so this is why you need to be careful with a revolver cav, because the red line prevents a lot of maneuvering, and revolver cav, after they get shot once, it's all over. Well, you can see one volley, and these revolver cav are gone. Yep, gone. So at this point, Mio is going to move forward to attack, and I don't think that's a very good idea, especially since if we're just looking at the local forces, Han is stronger. If we include these two bird force units, then it'll be pretty close. But again, this ridge will prevent the force from supporting these two line units. And so here's actually a really neat trick Han is going to do. Han is going to move this unit up, and okay, so he moves this unit up, and the fire at will is actually locked onto this unit now. So all this unit is going to do is just shoot at that unit, and this frees up Han's Marines. So now his Marines are shooting Mio's Marines, and now if you look at this crescent shape, it's going to be a 4-on-1. The bird force isn't going to be, if there was no ridge, the bird force would perfectly support, but the ridge is going to prevent any type of support, and the Marines are going to fight the dust. At this point, Mio won this side pretty handily. I mean, I did help a little, but if so, should have probably waited before committing. And here's another thing, this unit is going to come back. They were destroyed by the Yariki, but instead of continuing to destroy pursue them, the Yariki are going to try to hit the lines. That's going to be bad because you really want to get rid of the Red Bear infantry first. At this point, I don't think I could have made it forward in time, so I'm just gonna cap the farmhouse. But it's pretty much over at this point, especially since this unit came back. There's just no way. Even just these units alone are enough to win the battle. So this is basically the end. Watch these guys get shot. It's a good game to our opponents. We really learned a lot from this battle. And that's it.
The end draws near, sir, and the men have lost hope. Your allies have abandoned you, sir.
And that's it.